Hi, and welcome back to another video for Your Soul Evolution. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through the process of connecting to your higher self, and we're also going to use Ho'oponopono. A lot of people have the misconception that your higher self is something separate from you. It's something outside of you. It's actually more so that you are inside of your higher self. Your higher self is that part of you that's connected to that spiritual realm. It knows all. It knows everything that's happened. It knows everything that's going to happen. And it's actually not something you have to so much connect to as something that you have to have an awareness of, that it is there available to you at any time. When you're struggling, when you need answers, you can become aware that your higher self is there and seek out those answers, the information that you need. The majority of what people call spirit guides, in my opinion, are just different aspects of your higher self. It's all coming from within you. Some of us have a belief that we need the answers to come from other outside beings, and it's hard for us to accept that they're just coming simply from our higher self. That information can appear through different forms in order to give you evidence of that belief you have in your spirit guides. So without further ado, let's get started. Find yourself a nice, quiet spot where you will not be interrupted. Take a few deep, cleansing, relaxing breaths. Set a focused and clear intention that this meditation connects you directly to your higher self without any doubt, and that you will fully trust the information that you receive. To allow you to further relax and calm your thoughts, we will now recite Ho'oponopono. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I'm sorry. I love you. Please forgive me. Thank you. Continue to recite Ho'oponopono until you feel a peace and a calming and a stillness completely wash over you. As many times as necessary until you feel that peace within and your thoughts start to slow down and you feel fully relaxed. Now, make sure your eyes are closed at this point and imagine that you're suddenly in a hallway. You are standing in the hallway of a beautiful old cabin. You look down this hallway, and not very far you can see a window. You look out that window, you can see that you are deep in a forest. You see the evergreen trees. You see a little bit of snow on those trees. You can feel that it's a little chilly outside. You get the sense that this is a crisp fall day. As you continue to walk down the hallway, you see a big, comfy chair. One of those chairs that looks like people have been sitting in it forever. It's a little bit beat up looking, but you know that it is so comfortable because it's just been worn out. Directly across from the chair is a closet door. You stand there for a minute and you decide to open that closet door. As you open the closet door, you see that there is one thing inside. You see a big, oversized, comfy, cozy, warm coat. You see that something is hanging off the sleeve of that coat. It looks like a tag. You reach for the tag and you see that there's something written on the tag. And it says, your higher self. You're intrigued by this, so you want to put this coat on. So you take the coat off the hanger and you put it around you. And just as you suspected, it is warm, it is cozy. It feels like a big hug around you. It is so comfortable and so cozy. You back out of the closet and you see that old comfy chair sitting there. You decide to sit down in the chair for a minute. So you plop down in the chair wearing your big oversized comfy coat. You make yourself comfortable, not too comfortable. You're still sitting up straight, but you just take a few minutes and enjoy that coat and feel that hug around you. It's so cozy, it just feels like a hug just wrapping around you, a hug from someone that you know truly loves you and appreciates you. You lay your head back for a minute and you feel your eyes closing just a little bit. You're not asleep, but you're just fully taking it all in and you're relaxed. You start to wonder about that tag that's on the sleeve of that coat that said, your higher self. As you begin to wonder about what that could possibly mean and if that coat could really be somehow your higher self, you realize that you're starting to have a lot of thoughts in your head. You're starting to receive messages. You're starting to hear voices. You're starting to see visions. At first, you just think that it's a bunch of nonsense. But then you start to realize that some of the visions that you're seeing are actually related to things going on in your life. Things from your past, things from your possible futures. You recognize the people. You know that those people are actual people from your current life. And you start to focus on one of those scenarios that's playing in your head. You see that one of those scenarios is the answer to a question that you've been having. It's the solution. Take a few minutes and continue to ponder on what that is. Don't dismiss anything. If you need to, ask a direct question. If you feel like there's too many things going on in your head, say clarity now. Demand more clarity. If you feel overwhelmed by all of these different things going on in your head, say clarity now. And allow your thoughts to clear up and to focus down to one thing. This is the time to ask questions of your higher self. Take as much time here as you need to explore these things that are coming up without dismissing anything. They're coming up for a reason. Allow this time to fully experience all of these things that are coming up at your own pace. If it's too much, as I said, speak clarity now. Once you feel you have received some good information, you begin to become fully aware of what's going on, that you're still sitting in the chair, in the coat, and you begin to stand up. You take a minute, you shake off, you make sure you're fully awake, take some steps back towards the closet. You're just about to remove the coat, and you put your hand into one of the pockets. You feel that something is in the pocket. You reach in, you decide to pull it out, and it feels like a piece of paper. You open up the paper, and there's a message there for you. What does that message say? Whatever it is, accept and fully receive this message. Whatever it is. This is a message from your higher self. Make a mental note of this message and leave the piece of paper in the pocket. Take the coat off, put it back on the hanger, and put it back in the closet. Step out of the closet, shut the door, and as you shut the door, you are fully aware of where you are currently. You are back with a full awareness of what's going on in your life, and that you have just made contact with your higher self. Take some more deep breaths. Appreciate whatever message you received. Show gratitude for those messages that you received. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And you have just made contact with your higher self. You can do this anytime. Eventually, you will not need this process to contact your higher self, because you'll know that you can access it at any time, easily, effectively, efficiently. This information is always available to you. These messages are always available to you. It just takes practice to become aware that it's there. I hope this video helps you. If you know someone who would benefit from it, please share it. And until then, I will see you on the next video.